Need your carpets or upholstery cleaned fast? Whether it's a spring clean, bond clean, or just wear and tear from the pets and kids, Be Clean NQ is your premier quality carpet, upholstery, rug and mattress cleaning service. They'll go above and beyond to guarantee the best job at the best price. And they're 100% locally owned and operated. Have a chat to the busy bees at Be Clean NQ today. Go to beeclean.com.au because they're not happy until you are.
Yeah, the boys are well rested to weather a storm. We've filled up on crummies and Morgy's away, so we've tagged in the landlord. Welcome to On the Ranch. On the Ranch brought to you by Malones, where we grabbed one of those crummies tonight. $15, crummies and chips, and a salad, side salad for $2.50 if that's what you really want to add to your plate. It's a good meal all round. It's a nice big steak. I'm XUbub on Twitter. That's where you can find me. Morgan Holmes Evans is not at the table. He's around, but he's just not at the table. Sitting across from me, it's Pistol Blazing Two Guns.
He's definitely round.
Zing.
Zing, zing.
Oh, good start.
Good evening from everywhere, from the ear to the tip, out to Cunnamulla and everywhere else in between.
But only Cunnamulla, no further.
I don't know, it just came to me.
Did it?
Yeah.
No shit. Also sitting at the table, it's the one, the only. It's SPF himself, Mr. Trent Jesberg.
Thank you very much for having me, gents.
Or as I'm told tonight, Vino Jesberg.
Vinoberg.
Oh, Vino.
Vinoberg.
Or Rummy.
OP Rummy tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell he writes his 8 hours in the morning, don't you? Drinking OP cans on a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Fuck, he's tough.
Good on him. Good on him.
Figured I
Not
had to
blaming him.
spend a couple of hours with Pete, so I had to
Yeah, you got to numb
make sure I was ready.
Numb the senses just a little bit.
Behave.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Also at the table, Billy.
Hello.
Billy, who is very faithful. He was waiting beside the door because we were a good hour late.
I got held up by my neighbours.
Yes, that is the common excuse that we've been hearing all night,
Well, it's not an excuse, it's a factual truth.
but it is an excuse.
No, an excuse would be my dog ate me homework.
No, that's a lie.
Oh, if the dog actually did eat the homework, that could be an excuse.
Well, this is
This
true.
was, I got held up by my neighbours are leaving. They're going to Brisbane.
And
so I did a quick farewell and
Yep.
then a bit longer and also ran up the hill.
Yep.
Sweet as.
It's good. Ran up the hill, eh?
Yeah.
There we go. There's two.
Sub 53.
Yeah, three. All right, there we go.
53. Yep.
Patreon.com. You sign up to that and you could listen to around about a half an hour, 35 minutes of extra chat tonight. Look, it's not quality.
It is. It's high quality.
Actually, once I remove the silent bits out of that, the, let's just say silent but deadly bits out of that, then it's probably going to be about 10, 15 minutes worth of quality chat. That one is brought to you by Mr. SPF himself, sitting at the table tonight, who can tell us all about SPF.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. It's Yes Property and Finance. It's a business that we do. Full service real estate, so residential, commercial and business sales, but anything and everything that we can do to help out, happy to do what we can do.
I think we need to have a chat.
I think we do.
So what have we got on the boil?
There's a fair bit on the boil. So obviously Townsville Resi Market on fire. That's anything regional Queensland, and we do service Queensland, so all across the state. We've got plenty of things. Residential's on fire at the moment. Got a couple of contracts sorted this week, which is great. Touch wood. Everything is always never done until it's done. And good amount of business sales going on at the moment too, which is always exciting. So, yeah, it's good.
That's good. It's good to hear.
It's that good it's keeping you off the golf course.
Unfortunately, although Morgs and I did actually squeeze in around at the prestigious Townsville Golf Course on Sunday morning.
Look
Did
at Lars
we?
playing the Townsville Golf Course. He's drinking OP rum. Clearly, the property market is going
that's
off.
why I had to show up to work tomorrow.
Whoa.
Brilliant.
I was coming back from Broadwater. I was thinking, no one's messaged nothing. I was thinking if you were at Mystic Sands, I would have popped in.
We don't bother texting you anymore in regards to golf.
It's balls.
The world's busiest man on a Sunday morning
That's because he's horizontal.
Yes.
Or praying to the porcelain gods.
No, he's not praying to the porcelain gods. He's just...
Sure.
They want me to play golf at 6 a.m. on a Sunday morning.
Right.
Miss me with that shit.
Well, then what's your complaint? That's the best time to play golf.
No, Saturday at 3 in the Arvo is best time.
Me.
Oh.
I want to be
Still,
able to say
still
no.
give me a message. Still, I might be keen.
Sorry, busy.
Actually, I'm good.
Can't make it.
Yeah.
What are you doing on
No,
Saturday
got lots
morning?
of things on.
You just won't get a reply. That's what I get. Absolute crickets.
Oh, that's a lie. I've been in a non-phone reception for the last 2 weeks at work.
Sure. No
By
worries.
the time I come out, it's like, yep, this, and I don't even go back through it. It's just too hard.
Postman this week, Alistair sends us a message. He said Deadpool was an 8 out of 10 for him, and I'm assuming he means Deadpool and Wolverine.
No, just Deadpool 1.
Just Deadpool 1? Yep. Enjoyable, lots of fight scenes, some over the top, but overall was good enough to watch. Well, you'd hope so. I don't know if it's doing well in the box office or not.
It'd have to.
It'd have to be.
You reckon?
Have to be.
Unpopular opinion, though, I cannot stand Ryan Reynolds.
Can't you?
What?
Never,
Can't do
ever
it.
got on board.
You
No,
probably
can't
hate
do it.
Leonardo DiCaprio with that sort of attitude as well.
No, I don't mind.
I'll give you a clip around the ear.
Please don't.
He says that. You wouldn't feel it. It's like
Why
a mosquito
don't you like Ryan
swoon.
Reynolds? What's he ever done to you?
What were the movies he did back at the beginning?
Oh, Green Lantern?
The
It's not a good
Proposal?
one.
No, even before that. Like, we're going way back.
Oh, Struth.
I've been offside with him for a long
I'm not going to bring up his IMDb, but he's very good.
Then he lands Blake Lively, and it's just like, yeah, no, this prick. Like,
Right.
this
Okay.
guy.
So that's where the
So
hatred
it's-
stems.
That's where it just
Jealousy.
continues.
I see.
But
Right.
it's-
Yep.
So he's living your life and you're jealous of it.
yes.
Well, that's very simple. Carsten, our Swiss correspondent. In which year will the merch store be live? This is actually more a question for Morgan Holmes Evans, who's not at the table tonight. And will Morgan visit me on his trip? Well, I don't know, Carsten. We'll leave that up to...
Carsten, sorry, Trent, I'll cut you in there. I think you got better chances of bumping your ass on the moon than relying on Morgan for a visit.
If there is anyone that's busier than Peter Coventry, it is Morgan Holmes Evans.
You're not wrong,
That's
actually.
busy.
He is hard to
That
get
is
hold of.
busy.
Yeah. It's funny, the group chat, and I'll tell this one to everyone that listens. The group chat, you'll send a message, and there's a handful of us who see it almost instantaneously, and that's 3 of us sitting at this table. Pistol might respond within 18 to 24 hours, maybe.
Generous.
Morgan, you're looking at 3 to 4 days.
Yeah.
But when he
Again,
does
generous.
reply, he's on.
He's on.
He's on one when that game day chat, he's red hot in that.
Yeah. He's a busy man. Look, I'll give him that. He's going good. Fusion Networks
Yeah,
for all your switches and glitches, or something like that.
true.
Thanks very
old
much.
Morgan.
He's doing well.
He's
doing
not
well.
even here to defend himself.
That's the whole... If you're not here, you don't get to defend yourself. We've all been plugged.
This is
And
true.
I mean that in a nice way. Round 25 review. Well, it was the bye. We got the 2 points.
We did get 2.
Came away with the 2. It was a tough week. The
Well
boys
rested.
played well. Full credit to the boys. It's a different podcast. It doesn't run anymore. But, yeah, no, well rested. Did you catch up to see any of the boys around? I see you've been chatting to a few. You've obviously lined up something for potentially. I don't want to put it out there. But
No, I haven't. I'm catching up with Cootie on Saturday at 5 a.m. We're doing Castle Hill together.
Oh, he's signed you up to it finally.
He's-
On a Saturday. But you
Yeah.
won't get up at 6 a.m. on a Sunday for golf.
No, because golf, that's the day of the Sabbath, Robert. And
Sure.
Saturday, I'm a 98% lock. Anything can happen on
Oh,
Friday.
98%.
Anything can happen.
Well, there's no
Friday.
footy. Yeah, that's Thursday night.
I'm aware.
So,
I'm aware. You coming this time?
Lucky
He
Lachlan.
goes at 10 past 5 a.m.
He
Yeah.
still sees Pete in that glow of the reliability and on time and all these things. So no, I won't besmirch that.
I'd love to join you, Pete. I'll be up at the Pineapple Festival.
Oh, is that this weekend?
That's this weekend, I believe.
I might not be doing the hill with Cootie, actually. I might be going to the Pineapple
Going
Festival.
to come up to the Pineapple, the Piney.
Yeah.
My in-laws live at Balgall, so I'm staying the Friday night there and then heading to the Piney.
Yeah, I was going to say, what time does it kick off? That's a big day.
Yeah, I got no. I've never been.
It's good.
I've heard good things. I haven't been. Morgan,
I'm sort of
big fan.
I'm like, because I don't know what I'm missing. I don't know what I don't know.
Yeah, I went last year. It was good.
Yeah. But what do you do? Eat pineapple?
Well, you go to Rolling Stone and camp there, get right up it, and then go to the Pineapple Festival the next day.
Right.
You
But
make
what
sure
happens
someone-
at the Pineapple Festival?
Oh, pineapple stuff.
Thanks. That's really helpful.
No, they got like market stores. They got tug of war. They've got pineapple tasting. They got a bar.
So the important parts. Good to see. Oh, they got a bar. I'm
They got a
sorted.
bar.
Okay, very good.
They sell cocktails there with fresh pineapple juice. Sensational.
Do they have like the crumbed pineapple like Red Rooster has?
The fritter.
Top tier.
Look, possibly.
Top tier.
Well, I'm going in. I'm a pineapple virgin, and wow, that could be interpreted very poorly, especially if you clip that out. But
Clip that up, Bill.
yeah, absolutely. I'm,
Got the pickle pull,
look,
got
I
the
still don't know if I'm looking forward to
Pineapple
it.
virgin.
Yeah, give it a go. It's really nice. It's just a casual day out.
Yeah, right.
Went with Tash and Nay last year.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Shout out to Tash and Nay.
Shout out.
I'm sure they're listeners.
Not shout out this time though, because normally they would have this organised and have me coming with them.
Well, maybe they're just not interested in you this time. Maybe you annoyed them last time.
I didn't.
Oh, Timmy, the train's going to be there.
Oh yeah, that's right. They got a train.
Excellent. I can't wait.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of good market stores. They also have some camp oven sort of stuff and camp cooking and bits and pieces, and they got like throwing games and
Tea room. Yeah, I'm just the freshly baked scones, jam and cream.
if you can rustle up 5 other members, you can enter the tug of war championships.
You know what I might do? I might just make myself a free agent for that.
Yeah, that's probably the go.
Just like, if you need an anchor
Yeah.
without the W, I'm in.
You could, but you don't have leg drive. You got to still have leg drive at anchor.
What do you mean I don't have leg drive?
Yeah, I said it.
This guy. Can you just give him one for me?
Well, it's no surprise he didn't get the call back.
Yeah, exactly right. Round 24 versus the Storms kicks off Thursday night. Yeah, you just keep those fingers to yourself over there. Kicks off Thursday night right here at Queensland Country Bank Stadium, right here in the heart of Townsville. Not far. Look, as the crow flies from here, 10:15
10-15 what?
10-15 what?
furlongs.
Furlongs.
Fathoms.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Fathom.
What is it?
Fathom is that? That's more than 15
Is that all a
fathoms.
fathom is?
Yeah.
I thought it was a fathom was a couple hundred metres.
Can we fact check that just before we go?
Yeah,
too
I'm
far?
about to.
Just
Just
from
to-
the tip to your elbow.
How long is a fathom?
From the tip of your finger to the elbow.
Oh, it's 1.8 metres. You've got a hell of a forearm.
Oh, well, I'm thinking of something else then.
All right.
A unit of length equal to 6 feet, chiefly used in reference to the depth of water.
Yeah.
There you go. Now,
Well, what's the unit that's from your tip to your elbow? That's something that sounds like fathom.
is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, what you know what a furlong is? 201 metres.
You're thinking of this. Your foot is about that size. Like your foot.
Yeah.
Or are you thinking
Yeah.
that about the fingertips to your eyes as a
I
yard?
thought it was a foot the other night, but it was just a couple of 8 or 9 inches.
Oh God, there it is. Yeah, so it's at QCB Stadium, 7:50 p.m. on a Thursday night, which sucks for everybody involved. I don't like it at all, but it's a Channel 9 game.
Yeah, get on board that.
Get on board.
JT will be sideline commentator.
Yes. More
Do
than
you
likely,
think the comm team will be there, or it'll be a studio call?
mostly studio call.
I hate the studio call.
Yeah, I'm not big on it because they're relying on the video footage,
Yeah.
and you can tell.
You can definitely tell a studio call in the Big Bash.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, he's got that for. Oh, hang on, no, that'll be caught 15 metres in from the road. Like, you're not at the game, buddy.
I think I spoke enough about commentators last week, and my opinion, they needs to be more calling. You know, I saw some historic footage this week, which is a result of Felty announcing that basically this is his last run around in Townsville, and there was a bit of historic footage of Felty's tries, and it's just some of the just going back to the commentary here. Just some of the commentary was superb, especially the 2015 grand final. Now I could be a bit biased in that,
Oh,
but
bias away.
they're actually still calling players. You know, Thurston to Morgan.
Yeah.
Morgan. Morgan Feld. Kyle Feld. Whoa. Yeah, no, that was pretty good. Anyway, Thursday night.
Get the ball down.
Jason Taumalolo and Jeremiah Nanai have been named to return from injury for the North
Ooh,
Queensland
have they?
Cowboys clash with the Melbourne Storm at QCB. Taumalolo sidelined, as we know, from the fractured cheekbone. He's back with that. Jake Clifford continues at halfback after a terrific performance against the Raiders.
Oh, he got recalled in.
He did, and prop Tom McHaley will miss the Storm fixture through a hamstring injury. Val Holmes will make his 200th NRL appearance on Thursday night. So another nice... Oh, that's you. I thought someone was knocking at the door.
That's what I did.
And Thursday's game day will be dedicated to farewelling Cowboys life members Kyle Felt and Jake Granville, who will depart the club at the end of the season. Granville will conduct a lap of honour at 7:25 p.m. pre-game, and Felt will farewell the crowd following a full time. So get down a little bit early and you'll...
Yep. Now, there's a good chance a win will get us a home final. So we will be playing here again with a bit of luck.
With a bit of luck.
But if we don't, this will be our last time that we'll be able to farewell the Breather, Felty, Val, and Chad.
Yes.
So, yeah.
But the team is... Oh my... I mean, it's very strong this week, actually. Scotty Drinkwater, Kyle Felt, Val Holmes, Viliami Vailea, Jesus. Murray Talangi, Tommy Dearden, Jake Clifford, Jordan McLean, Reece Robson, Jason Taumalolo, Helam Lukey, Jeremiah Nanai, and Ruben Cotter as the starting lineup there. Sam McIntyre, Harrison Edwards, Kulikefu, Finifuayaki, and Griffin Neem off the bench. Huge bench. Love it. I actually like that bench quite a bit.
What was the bench?
You
Just
recovering-
tasting a rib in my bloody back tonsil.
Recovering from
there.
a rib shot over there. Samuel McIntyre, Harrison Edwards, Kulikefu, Finifuayaki, and Griffin Neem.
Yeah, it's a good bench.
I like it.
They call Harrison Harry.
Yes, they do. Funny that. A lot of Harrisons get called Harry.
Yeah. Do you think if you were a Harry, out and outright Harry, people would call you Harrison?
Some might.
I would.
You would.
Yeah, like I call Chad Chadwick.
I'm sure you would.
Call me William.
I call Billy William.
I call him Billiam.
No, yeah, sometimes I do that too.
Oh, there you go.
It's one of those things.
I just call Trent.
Nah. Where's the beep?
Beep, 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 beep. Knuckle.
Knuckle. You just copped a couple knuckles before. The Storms line up with Ryan Pappenhausen at fullback and captain.
Now, when you say that name, Ryan Pappenhausen, say it to the tune of Europe's Final Countdown.
Ryan
It's the final
Pappenhausen.
countdown. It's the Ryan Pappenhausen. Fits.
You're pitch perfect over there. Dean Eremiah, Marion Seve, Young Tonamapia, and Sualova Fiologo is their back line. Cameron Munster and Grant Anderson in their halves. Now, you probably recognise 3 or 4 of these names because about 11 of them are rested. Do you guys just want to get a room or...
No,
You sure?
we're just jostling for position.
I'm sure that's what you're doing. In the forwards, Lazarus Vaialipu, Tyron Wishart, Christian Welch, Kane Bradley, Joe Chan, and Alec McDonald.
Alec.
Off the bench.
You don't see too many Alex these days.
Oh, there's one in my office.
Yeah.
ALEC.
Yeah,
An Alec.
yeah, an Alec.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not an Alex.
No, that's I'd sort of pluralise that to make it sound a bit like
I know what you're saying,
that was
yeah.
silly. Like the great Alec Guinness. I think there was a lot of Alec after Star Wars: A New Hope.
Probably. There were probably a few extras. A lot of Lukes and Leahs too.
Yeah, I would say so. Not too many Darths.
Probably not. Probably not. Probably not too many Anakins either.
No, but there are Panikins. Just
Somewhere in the country.
Somewhere in the country.
We don't know where.
that was a long run up, and he fell right. over.
Is that a
Yeah.
Star Trek joke?
That's just yeah.
Yeah, it's a Star Trek joke.
Star Trek joke.
Thanks,
yeah.
Trent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want a clip?
Nice input. So a lot of outs for the Storm. Hence, the Cowboys are $1.24. Plays the Storm $4.10.
What's your thoughts on the outs?
Look, do what you can. They've earned first minor premiership with 2 weeks to go. So fill your boots.
Not that I watch 360 too often.
No, I hate it.
But Buzz was crapping on it. It's not right. They should be putting all the good players on. the people in North Queensland don't get to see Harry Grant play too often. It shouldn't happen.
There's a fair argument in the commercial aspect of the game. Like, I can fathom where that's coming from. I actually have the reverse question.
That's a 1.8 metre distance.
For the Cowboys, is that why is it that we're not toying with that strategy as well? Like, we're clearly playing for...
We're still
fifth or
playing for a
sixth,
home final, though.
So we're going to push for that.
Yep.
Like, that's the strategy. So we're just...
You're much better off having a home final for an elimination, because it's going to be an elimination final.
Yeah.
We'll finish 5th or 6th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think 6th is definitely more on the cards, but either way, in elimination, you want to be at home.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to travel for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Which begs the question as well, which I heard on the bye round I was listening to, and James Graham came up with a pretty interesting take. So the Storm are resting their stars because they want to win the premiership, right? So why would we come to Townsville on a 5-day turnaround, train, travel and burn out, and potentially have someone injured, a high key player for the final series? Makes sense, yeah. You've earned the right. You've played all year and you're resting. The flip side is, regardless of what happens this weekend with Eels and Dragons, next weekend is a Spoon Bowl Cup because Tigers have a bye this weekend. So it doesn't matter if Eels win this weekend, next weekend is definitely a game for the wooden spoon.
Yep, and it's the Friday 6 p.m. game.
And you don't want to win the wooden spoon. When you look up the history, everyone just, oh, yeah, you got the wooden spoon in 2024. No one sees you got 16th.
Yeah.
So if you're Parramatta, would you take the same logic and rest your stars against Dragons this weekend, knowing that it makes no difference because next weekend is your game you want to win so that you don't get the spoon?
That's not a bad theory. Yeah.
And then, you know, it's silly because, I mean, like, you want to be playing, but then the coach could be like, well, no, I'm going to trial these rookies in a game that means nothing in a way. We could trial these rookies for a bit of game time to save, because you don't want Gutho going down with a hammy injury and Dylan Brown and whoever else. You want them playing so that you don't get the spoon the following week.
Yeah. All right. Interesting theory.
And it doesn't happen often. Like, I can't remember the last time there was a spoon bowl.
Poor. No.
10, 15 years. It doesn't happen too often where the last 16, 17 are playing each other in the last round
We'll have to check out the team list for them next week. Oh, actually, no, it'll be this week, won't it?
Yeah, check the team list this week for Parramatta.
For Parramatta.
Because Tigers have the bye, so it doesn't matter with them.
They've got no outs.
And if Tigers didn't have the bye and they had to play, absolutely, Parramatta play your players because we could not have the spoon if we win anyway.
However, I think we want Dragons to win.
Yeah, we do.
Because we want to keep them, to keep the Broncos out.
Correct.
So, all aboard the Dragon train this week.
Yeah.
Fire up. Actually, that would make sense too. Then if
Eels rest.
If Eels rest, Dragons get the win.
Yeah.
I like it. But they're not resting.
They're not.
I'm just looking now. It's. I mean, as far as Eels go, it's a full strength squad.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You couldn't. You've played the season, things haven't gone your way, and then you're going to give you guys a rest. Like,
to not get the spoon.
It wouldn't be a good look, would it? No. Geez, they'd want to win next week.
Drew would be pretty excited about that, in a sense. Like, is he heading along?
Don't know. I don't think so. Oh, he might be.
To a spoon bowl. How would you feel?
A spoon bowl.
It's one of those.
It's a rare
phenomenon to get excited about. Like, there's a lot on the line.
There was, I think Tim Matter played in one. He was a Parramatta player. I think he was telling a story. He played in one against the Titans, and it was a spoon bowl. The winner obviously doesn't get the spoon, and when they won, because Parramatta got up, spoiler, they celebrated as if they won the grand final.
Oh yeah.
So it's a bit thing.
I can see it. I can see that.
Just checking some news to see when was the last spoon bowl. Was in 2015 when Penrith took on Newcastle. In the final match of the season. Penrith.
And if you look
how's that for a turnaround? 10 years, 9 years. Oh, less actually.
When did Gould get involved? It was 16, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
That's unreal.
Yeah, thereabouts.
If you look up 2018, I think it was Thurston's last game in Townsville was against Parramatta, and that was a sort of a spoon bowl because I think it was Parramatta and Cowboys were sort of near on dead last with each other, and if the winner wins that, they couldn't have gotten caught by...
Parramatta last received the wooden spoon in 2018.
Yeah.
They had finished top 4 in the season before. And in the season, they were involved in a game dubbed by some in the media Spoon Bowl when they took on the 14th place Canterbury, with the Eels winning 14-8. So, anyway, that's Spoon Bowl.
Spoon Bowl.
That's something else.
Riveting, yeah.
But that's next week.
It is.
This week, we're more interested in Coalfeld's potential. Well, probably not.
Tigers are going to be rested. I hope Tigers don't get the spoon. I hope Eels get it.
Really?
Yeah.
Would it be like 3 straight for Tigers?
It would be.
I don't know.
What a successful year for bench. 2 17s and a 16th.
Yeah.
We're climbing the ladder.
And a holiday to Fiji.
And a Fiji. Yeah.
Look, I got no problems with that whatsoever.
No, I don't either.
No.
Who cares?
Just rubbing in salt.
Yeah, as you do, of course. Anyway, all good. NRLW on the weekend. The Cowboys getting up over the Raiders this was actually quite a good game. I sound more surprised than I should be, but it was 28-18 to the Cowboys. And
Looking good.
it was good. A lot less errors from the Cowboys. So they're definitely improving in that regard.
I was watching along on the Jibber Jab. I couldn't watch the game, but
Yep.
there was a lot of people excited.
Yeah, no, they did really well. Did really, really well. So some good talent in that squad. Vitalina Niokoro is one of my standouts. I'm very
I like Fran.
fan of Fran.
Fan of Fran.
Yeah, I like a lot of the girls. Jasmine she ran a line in that game that broke the line and ran through about 5 or 6 people to score. It was just sheer determination.
Yeah.
It was like watching friggin' Jason Taumalolo circa 2022, thereabouts.
Yeah.
Very noisy
I'm
over there.
fidgeting over here.
I
I
know.
can't get
What's
a
wrong with
comfortable
you?
spot.
Anyway,
My calves are impacting on the back of the chair. It's pushing me off.
well, if Thursday night footy is not enough, because it really sets up the weekend, doesn't it? I mean, you got to go a bit of work on Friday. Nobody wants to do that after watching footy.
No. But you just endure.
I most certainly don't. Trust me. But Sunday is Cowboys women versus Broncos women.
Oh,
It's sort of another derby. This one, unfortunately, at Totally Workwear Stadium in Brisbane. But yeah, this one's on Channel 9 too. But
the battle of the halves. Ali Brigginshaw and Kira Dibb.
the Bronco women are they're going very, very well. So this could be a slightly tough game. They're second. The Sharks are winning overall, or leading competition overall. But yeah, the Broncos not far behind. So that should be an interesting game as well. And that leads us to our newish segment. This is about our 3rd week into Try or No Try,
Oh, it is.
which we got to come up with a little snippet of sound. Try or No Try with someone sending something up to the bunker.
Doot, doot, doot.
Yep.
Just review this one. All right, I got one this week for you. Now, and this was actually no shot at yourself either.
Yeah, okay. Well,
But it 100% is, clearly.
No, because I was scraping the barrel, then it just come to me. I thought, you know what, that will do. I was busy at work, and so I just put it in and
Busy at
said
work.
and forgot. So
Takes a lot to twist 3 wires together.
Hey, I've been working on generators, man. I don't even know what a generator looks like. I don't even know if I've been doing it right. You've got, when you get a pet, right, if you've got a dog or a cat or even a goldfish or whatever, but I'm mainly saying a dog or a cat in this instance. Try or no try, naming your pet after a human name.
Now, this is an interesting one because I was in the car when you picked up our friend Trent here before, and I think someone uttered a phrase, and young Trevor is turning 1. I had no idea if this was a child or a pet.
Trevor is a beautiful, well-behaved dachshund.
This is where I landed.
Trevor the Dachshund.
because
That's
I didn't
awesome.
because I didn't think that Trent had sons or a son.
Which I don't.
There we go.
I don't, so no.
Yeah. Trevor.
Yeah. And again, this was no shot on you at all. I didn't even think about that. I just
Not
think
at all.
that
Not at all.
It just
Like
You
it-
just happened to be
about.
here for the
Yeah.
first time this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a dog, like you hear of a lot of Greek gods, like Zeus gets around a lot. I mean, if I had a dog, I'd probably call it Baba Yaga.
Odin. I hear
Odin.
Odin is
yeah.
a common dog
Odin
name.
is one, yep. And I mean, I know they're sort of human-y names, but my old dog was Boof. Like, when's the last time you've heard a son or a child called Boof?
Not
You're gonna name
not
your-
officially, but how often does a
A
son get
nickname.
called Buffhead?
Yeah, absolutely. Or but you've got a chance of this border collie. I'll name it Tristan as opposed to Fido. I don't know. I just think pets with human names a bit off.
Okay, interesting.
I'm saying no try.
You're saying no try. I think I know where Trent's going to land on this one.
I know Trent's the dog didn't. He didn't want to call it Trevor. That was a daughter's coming up with name.
Right.
There's a series of books called Pig the Pug.
Yes, there is.
And
Quality.
Pig the Pug's
Aaron Blaney.
friend is a red dachshund called Trevor.
It is too.
So when we were showing our girls, we got 2 girls, 2 and 4, and we're like, look, we're thinking about getting a dog. What do you think? And we actually had said dog come and visit us because the bastards we were buying it off were best friends.
That's not a nice way to call Mika's parents.
And so this dog has arrived, and my daughter has just recognised this dog from the books that she reads regularly. And
Makes sense.
Named young Trevor.
Trevor.
Yeah.
Our dog's name's Jules.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Named after the 1990s country.
No. I'm not sure where it came from. I can't remember. She was a rescue. I can't remember what her name was in there, but it was similar to that. And so we landed on Jules.
Yeah.
And I think it's officially Juleuz, but it could be Jules as in, what you wear.
And you used to have a cat called Socks.
We used to have a cat named Socks
Yeah,
because
so
she
like
had. she
Socks
had,
isn't going to be something you call your daughter.
but our
Like,
current cat's name is Penelope.
yeah, see,
My old-
when
my-
I say human names, like you're talking biblical time, like Matthew, Mark, Luke, John,
Trevor.
Trevor, Tristan.
My old dog was Homer.
Yeah, but other than The Simpsons, when have you heard Homer as a name?
Homer's Iliad.
Other than a couple Homers, like it's not like you're
okay.
calling your dog Peter. Or Homer. See, I'm still starting to get Baba Yaga over the line for when we get another Rottweiler.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga.
Interesting.
That's what I want to call him.
Okay.
Or her, but
Or
probably
her.
more a he.
Yeah.
And is it because you've got a nickname organised, or
No, that's
how
his name.
you want to say it the whole time?
The whole time.
Here come here, Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga. Because in the John Wick movies, John Wick is known as Baba Yaga, otherwise the boogeyman.
All right, I knew there had to be a reason for it. I wasn't sure.
Baba Yaga,
I was-
what a great
I
name.
was too worried to ask.
A Rottweiler called
Why not-
Baba Yaga.
Why not Jack Dawson?
Because he dies too early.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Spoilers.
I gotcha.
Spoilers.
Yeah, very much.
Spoilers. Well, he dies late in the movie, but early in life.
What about what's his name?
Caledon Hockley.
Caledon Hockley.
Caledon. See, Caledon wouldn't be a bad name.
It's a little bit precious.
It's on there, yeah. Or Hockley, that's something.
Hockley.
But I'm not going to go out and get a staffy and call it Rob.
You could.
I could, but you wouldn't.
No. Doesn't quite fit a staff,
Yeah.
does it?
You could have anything called it. You could any name you want. You could call him Batman or Wheel Arch or whatever.
Wheel
I
Arch.
don't know, just Gasher.
Now you're getting into Transformer names.
How do you go from Batman to Wheel Arch? Where's the...
This is you're delving into the thought
Yeah.
processes of Peter Coventry. You're very much a dangerous territory.
I know you can't connect the dots, but I'm just trying to see how they sort of...
Well, it's quite obvious, isn't it? Like a wheel arch is like a name of something, so you could call your dog that.
An inanimate object. You were going for an inanimate
Yeah.
object,
Yeah.
right? Okay, yep. Inanimate carbon rod.
I don't think you would call it wheel arch. I mean, carbon.
Carbon, that's not bad.
Yeah. If you're into science and periodic table,
Helium.
come here, lithium,
Lukey has already taken the field.
beryllium.
Beryllium. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, happy birthday,
Fox.
Trevor. Sorry. Pete's such a...
Fox terrier called beryllium. How good would that be?
And now your dog is what, one?
One today.
That's
Yeah.
look at that.
It's impressive he survived.
He's a gorgeous dog.
He is gorgeous.
He's just a bit, from what I hear,
Look,
destructive.
You know how Pete's gorgeous?
You're not putting enough time and patience and care into him. Walk your dog.
So apparently we're not putting enough time, care and patience into Peter.
No, I've got to take him for a walk.
I'm a grown man. I'm
Even-
You're going to take him
self-educated.
for a walk.
Even after taking him up the hill today, he's still
Still got too much energy,
full of gas.
eh? Full of gas. Got to send him
Unbelievable.
outside.
Unbelievable, you lot, huh?
Leave the door open a crack for him.
So what do you got? No try? Try.
Look, it just depends. It's inconclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah, send it up to the bunker.
It is dependent. Now, I'm not saying you can't have a human name for, like, if it can suit.
But some human names suit better than others.
Yeah, very much so.
Try or no try, does Trevor suit this particular dog?
Since it's grown on me over a year, it's grown on me, but no, I would have called it Bunnings.
And you don't even know the bull.
Bunnings.
Yeah,
Snag.
because it's a sausage
Something
dog.
now, having
Any dachshund, if I ever got a dachshund, it'd always be called Bunnings.
because it's a sausage. Yeah. Thanks for that. Having the Pig the Pug explanation, as someone who has read several Pig the Pugs myself, I can understand where it's come from.
Yep.
Especially if you leave the naming up to fans of the book. That makes perfect sense.
And
Gorgeous story from a beautiful girl.
and that
Indeed.
is completely
Indeed.
fine. Yes,
However,
I'm all for it.
I wouldn't call my dog Trevor. Just quietly. Just
You
one
wouldn't,
of
have,
those-
you wouldn't have this dog either, Charles.
No try.
Trust me.
No try. We got no try.
I know someone who's looking for a dog. Anyway,
No, he's not.
Tuesday night crumb steak at Molly Malones, as mentioned before, $15.
Do you good to look
And we actually indulged in one of those earlier ourselves. It's the first time I've had a crummy at Molly's in a very long time.
Outstanding.
I'm embarrassed to say, even given that they're show sponsors.
Yeah, that's because we organised it at a better time to be there today. So you knew you didn't have to have your dinner or anything. It wasn't like I was texting you at 6 p.m. like last week.
Organisation time was a lot better, yes.
Yeah.
It's just the actual implementation time, sadly lacking.
Brilliant meal. Absolutely brilliant. Bang for buck, tasty, delicious.
Yeah, a couple of
everything about
rumbos.
it. A couple of rumbos, a couple of stiff rumbos. It was delicious.
Oh, they were Coke and rums.
I foolishly did not look at the menu.
Oh,
And I've ordered, as I was waiting for my rum, I've seen the menu. And I'm like, oh, I have stuffed up. Like, there is so much good food on here. And I feel all we ever do is talk about the crumb steak.
yeah.
Well, that's their Tuesday night thing. We record Tuesday night.
Yeah. You've been twice. But the brisket and mushroom lasagna,
4.
duck, peanut and lychee salad, and then the cob. The
God,
carbonara cob.
that cob.
Like, I was
Look, if there's a meal that's better, like that crummy was nice tonight. That crumb steak, it's massive. It fills half the plate, and they're not small plates.
and a thick
And
steak too.
thick,
Yeah.
and nice crumbing, and gravy, and the chips are, very good. The one thing that tops it is the $15 cob loaf for two.
Yeah. Oh,
On a Saturday night,
yeah.
I will indulge. However, the times I have sampled that, I have been very inebriated, so I could be a little biased in that. However,
Country Hoedown this Saturday night.
I'll stick by it. Again, I'll be at the Pineapple Festival.
Oh, they show up Pineapple Festival.
Very good.
You might be too.
Wednesday night is a $20 beer and burger. Thursday night trivia, $15 palmy on a Friday night with a choice of Italian, American, Hawaiian, or Indian toppers.
What do you think the Indian topper would be? Like a butter chicken sauce or, something?
That's exactly where I was going, butter chicken. Or what about vindaloo?
Or a tiki masala?
Imagine having a vindaloo on a palmy.
Oh,
Not for me.
I wouldn't want to be
wrong.
cleaning the
for
toilets
me,
in there
thanks.
later. No, it's That wouldn't be fun.
Vindaloo is my go-to curry.
Is that
Do you
right?
like a Vindaloo? Yep.
Not a Rogan Josh.
Nope.
No?
Chicken or beef Vindaloo, doesn't matter.
Word has it you don't mind a bit of goat curry.
Every now and then.
That's nice. I like the goat curry too, but palak paneer is my recommendation if I have to choose.
You like what?
Palak paneer. Ricotta
Yep.
cheese, spinach sauce. Yep.
Okay.
Give it a go next time.
All right.
Yeah, look it up.
Yep.
Tipping comp.
Sure.
And the main comp over at tippingfootytips.com.au. Get your tips out. Still out in front, but by only 1 point. 145 leads 144 for ESPN 89132700. 2 rounds left. Anything could happen here.
Anything could happen.
Anything could happen. Hale 7 is in third place on 143. Leigh Lewis Driving School is on 142 points. Rocking Horse Road on 141. Neon Cowboy HK on 140, along with Cotter the Cowboys. And Graham C 89, Camo 99. And Brian Mayer rounding out the top 10 on 139 points apiece. Camo 99 has rocketed up.
They're cheaters.
Used the last of his jokers and is now in the top 10. So not far behind. Cowboy Chicken slipped a little on 138 now.
Yeah, found a banana peel somewhere.
Yes, you're one of those blue shells coming out of the manure. You'd probably do another perfect round. You've got 4 perfect rounds.
2 of them were buy rounds, but
Still,
yeah.
yeah, it's always nice. What is going on out there? It sounds like a...
Train.
that's what I can hear.
They sound like a Harley Davidson.
That's what I thought. It was like the Harley's going past.
At 9:12 inbound.
Thanks.
I thought it was
That's very
his
good.
Stomach again.
Yeah, it couldn't be far off. Cowboy Chicken, you're in 12th. I am in 45th on 131. Don't think I'm even going to make the top 10. Morgan Holmes Evans, Mal's Pies, number 1, in 82nd spot on 120. Now, Pistol Blazing 2 Guns.
Pew pew bang bang. Pew choo choo. Wow.
They're definitely little pea shooters now. I think you've still got a joker up your sleeve.
I do.
You do?
Saving it. Saving it for the grand final.
Good idea. You're in 97th on 112 points.
So I'm 8 behind him. Oof.
You're 8
What's
behind
the margins?
Mal's. You've got 340. His is 306.
Oh, I hope Cowboys win by
Now-
36 this weekend.
Yeah, I think, didn't one of those games you had like somebody by 50 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, 60 odd.
Yeah. I did this.
Pistol Blazing 2 Guns, your own foot.
Yep.
That's a lovely foot, by the way. Thanks for that.
Yeah, I dropped the log on it at Broadwater.
I can tell.
It hurts like a mother too. See,
Yeah.
check that out.
No, I
She's
can see.
infected as well.
Oh, good. It's lovely.
It hurts.
On
I
a
had
hu-
to wear steel caps the last 2 days and ran up the hill today. Oh, not nice.
Did you run up the hill, did you?
Yeah, you
Oh.
wouldn't, you wouldn't know it. Yeah.
No, I would not.
My house up and back, long
Yeah.
way. Under 53.
It's good. 106th is the Potato, 98 points. However, the Potato is ahead of a certain player who is in our public comp. They're currently 107th. They've named themselves Cows Are Trash. I did a little digging today and I do know what their email address is. I'm not going to give it away. However,
Says
Do I know this person?
I don't know. They're a Tigers fan and they're from Cairns. So, suck a fart.
Yeah, right.
Call yourself Cows Are Trash. I have noticed this Cows Are Trash getting along.
Does
this whole time.
Does his name rhyme with net tucked?
No.
Okay.
No. I don't think so anyway.
Okay, right.
Anyway.
How far is the Potato behind you?
Potato's
I'm
on
insurmountable.
Toto's on 98 points.
Can't be caught.
Pete's on 112.
Can't be caught.
There's 2 rounds plus finals.
There's no chance.
Every chance.
There's no chance.
Now the Potato, it's a 50-50.
I've
Yeah,
got a joker up my sleeve.
That you get to save for the
Has
grand
the-
final.
Oh,
Potato
that's
played
shit.
the joke?
No, the Potato used an extra joker accidentally.
Did the potato already have his 3 jokers?
Yes. the
What a
Potato
cheater.
has used all 3 jokers.
Oh, yeah, insurmountable.
Here we go. We'll see. Now, the Patreon ladder. This is for our Patreon subscribers. This one. Get your tips out. Also leading this one.
Cheater.
But get your tips out. I'll probably take this one because the prize for this one is much better.
Yeah.
So we figured out. Leigh Lewis, we'll talk about that later. Leigh Lewis Driving School is second on 140. 5 points of difference. There's time.
I was sitting second in both these leagues at one stage.
Yeah, but you suck.
When?
Like First round.
Round two. Maybe round two.
No. Get out.
Traxxas on the Ranch is in third on 139. Camo 99 on 139 as well. And Cowboy Chicken in fifth, 138. Still hanging in there.
Yeah, only just by the skin of my beak.
Skin of your beak. I like it. You're 7 points behind the leader in that one.
Yeah, no, I think he's made it pretty good. Unless he full Morgsy's tips this week, yeah.
There's time.
Well,
What's the chances Morgy doesn't submit the next 2 weeks?
Very good.
Yeah, I'm going to
Very-
catch him this way.
Very good. If he can't submit when he's sitting here, how's he going to be when he's halfway around the other side of the world?
Oh, I've just landed in Heathrow Airport. Oh, I didn't submit.
Now, just in that Patreon tipping comp, Traxxas on the Ranch appears to have a spare joker. And he's only 6 points behind. That's in the Patreon tipping.
attack.
So Trax.
Yeah, hang on.
I think
I'm just
Trax won-
working out if I get a perfect round on my joker,
Trax might have won
I'm a
last year.
chance here.
Trax might have won last year.
He did.
Could go back to back.
Is Trax that little 17-year-old kid?
I don't want to give him away, but yeah.
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 Good on him.
He's got time.
Nah, he'll flunk.
Oh, jeez, no pressure.
Nah, he'll flunk. Trax, you trash, mate. You won't get nowhere. He'll flunk.
All right, very good. Nice to know that's how you treat our young fans.
Hey, it's called banter and content. Because now he's going to come back to me for something and I'll be like, oh, yeah, you got it right.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
sorry.
Tipping, NRL, round 26, kicks off Thursday night, as spoken. 7:50 p.m, QCB Stadium, Cowboys taking on Le Storm. You all right there? Yeah? You've seemed very happy.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh, yeah, okay, all right.
No. Been good. I'm a professional.
The Cowboys are about $1.25. The Storm are round about $4. The Potato, however, has tipped the Storm.
It's a bold strategy, Carlton.
Let's see if it works out. I'm going this Cowboys. Nearly. See?
Nearly.
You had a twitch in
Nearly.
your eye just then. I'm going to go Cowboys by 8.
Cowboys
And
by 8.
We'll just flick it around the table. Bill.
Oh, I've gone Cowboys by 6.
I got
Peter?
Cowboys by 36.
Yep. And that's pretty much the margin you need to catch.
Yeah, there's a method.
always.
Yep. Trent.
I'm lucky enough to be at the game, so I'm
Oh, what
very
tickets do you
excited.
have?
I got invited by a Big Four bank, so yeah,
Oh.
no box, just GM, but very grateful.
You gonna be on the
going out for
home
dinner
state?
and look, can be,
Yeah.
can be, yep. These are the games that we stuff up. So, as a punter,
Says you.
I'd be tipping the Storm.
And that's why
The
people will
only
never
saving
remember
grace is
your
we got
name.
Clifford playing. If it wasn't Clifford playing, I'd be like, absolutely Storm. This is just one of those games where it's like, yeah, no, Clifford, I can see us just like 6-8 points getting across, but that's about it.
So when we get 36, I want the apology.
You'll be right.
Yeah,
You'll be right, Trent.
Yeah,
You'll be fine.
I'm not, yeah, please.
Morgs, I did ask Morgs to submit his tips to the run sheet. He couldn't even do that. So if he can manage to...
You sure? I thought I saw something in there.
No, that's the Potato.
Ah.
Yeah. Friday the 30th is the second game. The Bulldogs are $1.57 hosting Manly at $2.40. The Potatoes going the Bulldogs. I am 2 going the Bulldogs. Bill,
No, 3 are going the Bulldogs.
you 4? In no time?
I'm going for the doggies.
I actually tipping a draw.
You can't, though.
I know.
You can't
but
have
I
it.
want to.
Which one helps the Cowboys more?
Eagles winning helps Cows because we got Dogs last round if we want that 5th spot. But if Dogs win this week, the highest we can get is 6th.
Does that mean the highest they can get
But
is
if
5th?
If the Dogs win, we are definitely got a home final. If we beat Storm.
Yeah. No. Yes. Because you need Manly to lose.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is always how the multi starts off.
Sometimes.
when it doesn't get up.
Oh,
yeah, but if this team had won that,
Don't worry,
Oh, shut up.
we're into that next. Don't worry about that
Got
one.
more of a strike rate on that than you have.
8 p.m. at Blue Bet Stadium on Friday. The Panthers are taking on the Rabbits. It's $1.13, plays $6. The Potatoes go on the Rabbits. Yeah, I think you'll be fine. I'm going the Panthers. Bill?
Yeah, I've gone the Panthers as well.
Pistol.
I've gone Penrith, but I hope they lose.
Trent.
I second that.
I'm pretty sure Mal's Pie's number one is going to go the Rabbits.
Yeah, I think well, that's his second favourite.
That's right. That's why I said it. Saturday the 31st, 3 p.m, Combank Stadium. The Eels are about $2.20. The Dragons, $1.67 or thereabouts. The Potatoes go on the Dragons. I've got to go the Dragons as well.
Yeah, Duggins for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Parramatta will be resting for Spoon Bowl. I'm going Redfern.
Can't wait. What do you got, Trent? Para.
Yeah.
Huh.
Reckon they're going to get up for this one.
Yep.
Bit of
I will
desire,
chop
Yep.
you.
bit of hunger.
Yep.
I don't doubt it, but we really kind of need the Dragons to win to keep the Broncos out of the 8.
I hear you.
Okay, all right. It's a voice of reason over there. 5:30 p.m, Suncorp Stadium. The Dolphins are hosting the Broncos. Now, it's at Suncorp, so that's not a host as far as I'm concerned. The Dolphins are $2.65, Broncos are $1.48. Potatoes pick the Broncos. You know, my head says Broncos, my heart says Dolphins here. It's 5:30 p.m. on Saturday. I'm going to go the Dolphins, whatever. I can't win anything. Who cares? I'm going for desire. And I desire this big time. Bill.
Yeah, Finn's up for me.
Pistol.
Yeah, fins up. Whoop, whoop.
Going to ride that Wayne Bennett
Yep. Dolphins are playing for their
second
season.
job.
I thought the Dolphins started playing well on the weekend, but yeah, fuck the Broncos. Go the Dolphins.
Excellent.
That's
Love your
exactly
thinking.
right.
Can you just watch your language while you're on the
sorry, YouTube.
crying out loud?
7:35 p.m. PointsBet Stadium. The Sharks $1.18. The Warriors $4.95. Potatoes go on the Warriors. I'm going the Sharks. Bill.
Yeah, Sharks for me. The other Finns.
The Dorsals.
The dorsal Finns.
I've gone a Waz movement.
You're going the Wars,
I'm
aren't you?
going the Waz.
You're just trying to keep the Sharks in check.
Look, just like Captain E.J. Smith went down on the ship, I'm staying in the wheelhouse on this sinking vessel.
Sharks by a country mile.
All right, very good. Sunday the 1st, 2 p.m, McDonald Jones. The Knights, $1.35. The Titans, $3.20. The Potato has gone the Knights. I am going the Knights, Bill.
Yeah, tits up for me.
Oh, tits up.
Yeah.
I like it.
I've gone Novocastrians on a jousting horse.
Trent.
Nice.
Knights as well. 4:05 p.m. Allianz, the Roosters, $1.18. The Raiders, $4.95. The Potato has gone the Raiders. I'm going the Roosters. Bill.
Roosters for me too.
Peter.
Stickies Vikings, go the Raiders, up the green machine.
Trent.
Yeah, Raiders.
Raiders.
Yep.
Okay. And the
Trent
bye
knows.
the bye this week is the Tigers getting ready for Spoon Bowl 2024. And that's tipping for round 20. That will be round 26. Man, this year has gone fast. It's gone so fast. But, yeah, there it is. Supercoach, very quickly, we'll touch on this one. Big Willie and Mike Hunt is leading. Paul is ahead on that one by like 22 points. It's tight. It's tight like a tiger. He's ahead of the Piggy Riddells, Harry, and Norfolk and Chance is in third place, about 200 or 300 points behind there as well. Big footy guy in fourth, who might have a chance. There's another 200 odd points there. Anything can happen. I'm in 11th. I'm not going to win anything on this one. Oak Valley Chooks is 14th.
Yeah, my haircut's coming.
Go for a rebuild for next season.
Yeah.
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 Hands of Justice.
Woo!
Fold the club. Send it to Perth. You're in 19th.
Hey, that's better than 21st.
It is. It is.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
I'm pretty sure those guys are not playing anymore.
What do you think I've been doing for 10 weeks?
Absolutely nothing. 10 weeks.
10 weeks. Hey, I tried. I built a team in. Hey, it's a different segment here. Hey, we're here all tonight. It's Pistols Multi, all brought to you by Fusion Networks. Now, Trent, the bloke that owns Fusion Networks, the incredible Morgan, he works out of this office. Now, is there what do you see him get up to on a daily basis that says use Fusion Networks for your data and internet needs?
Customer service. It is. He lives it, he breathes it. 24/7, you need it. He's your man.
Yeah, that I can attest to. We were on a golf course for your 40th, and I think he worked the whole time uploading the laptop and everything. So there you have it. If you got any dramas or anything, you can get the man. He loves helping out people in need. This week, we were closed last week, actually.
Totally.
We were close. This week, we're just going for a little quiet one just to build some cash back into the kickers. We've got an 8-leg multi. So we're starting off with the same game with the Cowboys versus Storm. I think Cows are going to trump a depleted Storm outfit. Felty's going to cross for 2 in his farewell. Nanai and Dearden both cross the strip. We're then rolling it into the Bulldogs to down Manly. We're then going into the Dragons to beat Para. Then, with our mate Morgy heading over to the old Dart, we've chucked in a bit of EPL. Arsenal over Brighton, Chelsea over Crystal Palace, and Liverpool up against Man U.
Jesus.
Now, that will all be on the socials and the feeds.
I hope so.
But Power Played, it's paying $208.44 to 120 on it, $4,168.86. We're not here to make a little $200 win, whoop-de-doo. We're that far in the hole, we have to chase losses right now. So $4,000. This is the week. Get amongst it. Felty's crossing for 2 in his farewell, surely.
I'm surprised you didn't jump on English Football League club Coventry.
No, are they in the third still, or are they?
I don't know.
stink.
They're not.
They're the favourites against Oxford.
I didn't even know that they were still kicking around.
See, there you go. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, look, Dearden always crosses. Dearden has been Mr. Reliable for me in the multis. Nanai's he'll come back. Dogs over Manly, easy. Dragons over Eels, walk in the park. Arsenal, Chelsea, and Liverpool. I've always said you need an ACL to run, so get amongst it.
Oh my God, that was a run-up.
It's so good. It's just so good. And the quality of that bet, I'm surprised they're even, what's the cash out now? They're probably going to nearly be right up there for just
cash out.
trying to get out of it.
So we put 20 on that. Cash out's already out to 682.
Yeah. Bit low. Such a
Yeah.
quality.
It's a lock.
Sure thing.
Well,
It's a lock.
Thanks, Fusion Networks.
Sorry, Fusion Networks.
Sorry to your accountant. But such is life. And we do it every week. And I think it's been a while. When was the last win?
Tigers last year.
Tigers last year.
Yeah. We've been closed.
Was that the one where we flogged Tigers?
Yeah.
74.
Yeah.
Because you had Cowboys 51 plus.
I did.
Yeah.
Into Big Pistol, the Greyhound.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, you never know. Look, we're due.
No, it's
Certainly due.
We're definitely due.
gold.
I've always said if you're picking your bets and wins early on in the season, you're not picking them late.
No.
I've always said that.
That's right. You have always said
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
If you're picking them early, you're not picking them late.
Yeah.
Picking them late. This is where we come home with a wet sail.
Okay. All right.
Well, look, if you don't want $4,168, that's fine. Don't put it on.
I'm on it. I'm already on it.
I urge everyone to be on it.
Okay. All right. Very good. Playlist this week. Pistol. Just so we get you to stop talking.
I've got a track this week.
You got a track?
Yeah, it's a bit of a banger. I was going to go a different one, but I've stuck trot on this. It's catchy, it's nippy, it's good. It's a bit of old school. Tracy Chapman. It's Not Fast Car.
Good.
Baby, Can I Hold You?
Oh, baby, can I hold you? Interesting. Okay. We'll add that one to
Put it
playlist
on your ears. It's a goodie.
as we speak. All right. That's in there. Trent, do you have anything
Absolutely.
ready to fire, ready to go?
In honour of our good friend Morgan, travelling across the pond, heading to his motherland and
To the motherland.
to the royalty that has today announced their comeback and reunion. I'm going with Slide Away Oasis.
A little bit of Oasis, hey? A little bit of Liam
No,
Oh, yeah. What is it? Slide Away.
Slide Away.
Oh, okay. That's
Very underrated. They got shopping list of choices,
Yep.
but Slide Away is
Over Champagne Supernova.
it's just underrated.
Yeah, right.
I'm not going to put them in order. They're all classics.
all right. I like it. Bill,
I don't have one.
don't have one. Easy.
Oh, can I have his one that I was going to have as a second one?
No, can't do it. Now, I'm pretty sure I've put this one in before in a previous one, but I don't care because
It's not how it works.
this one is, I don't think it's in this playlist. It's definitely not in this playlist because I just added it. So this one is in honour of Felty and Breather and for various other reasons that you'll figure out soon enough. I threw this one in. This one's the Foo Fighters, My Hero.
Oh, is it the acoustic version?
It is now.
Yeah, that's such a banger.
Yeah, yeah. So, I thought that was appropriate.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
they have been the heroes of the club for a good, better part of a decade, if not longer. So,
Absolutely huge. What's if you had to pick your favourite moments? I mean, Kyle's, clearly there's a standout moment. Is that your favourite?
If you took away the 2015 grand final, I think just there's so many.
Yeah.
Like just his hard carries, his edge line defence, the way he can finish. I think I said it today on radio. He's probably won about 4 or so try of the years over the last 12 years. Just the way he can. I remember the one he scored at the Dairy Farmers against Penrith on a day game, and he's leapt above the pack, something like 48 feet high in the air. Broke his back contouring it and still got it to the ground and just got up celebrated. The way he finishes, the way he, tough carries. Like if you look at his run meters, he's probably into the 200s every game, and tough carries.
yeah.
That's what I think of Jakey G. Like it is just every game shows up in everything. It's
Well, how do you go? He's the only player in a season that has started a game at number 8 or 10 prop row, front row, forward, and at fullback in the same year.
yeah.
It's just the versatility.
Yeah.
From a hooker to a fullback to a centre to a front row to a second row to a lock to
Yeah,
5'8".
I'm trying to think standout. Kyle Felt. There's that Nines try
Yeah.
where he was pushed out. He was well and truly in the stands.
Yeah.
And his arm somehow managed to still
Go, gadget.
hit the corner.
The
There's
one-
also the go gadget
Yeah,
arm
that
in the,
Broncos
in the
one,
Broncos game.
Some of his kickoffs as well,
Yeah, definitely.
like just roosting it with ice coming down on it.
Yes.
I'm mildly saddened that he stopped doing that.
Yeah, he was mentioned it to me. Hurts too much. When
Yeah.
he done his groin injury,
Yeah.
when was that? Start of 17 or start of 18 or something, and he did a groin. Never kicked since then.
No.
He reckons it just hurts too much.
There was that 55-metre conversion
Yeah.
penalty goal.
Yep.
That was against the Storm too.
No,
I
it was
believe.
against Bronx.
Was it against Bronx?
That was
Actually,
against
you're right.
Bronx.
Yeah, it was against Bronx to go 2 points ahead into half time.
That's when I won the halftime kick challenge the same night.
Yeah, of course you did. Yeah, look, many memories. As for breather memories, geez. I don't know, there's those darts from dummy half.
Yeah.
There's a good one that I remember of Breather. I can't remember who it was against. Could be Tigers, could have been Storm, where there was nothing doing on the right-hand side, and he's to the right of upright. And Morgan's on the inside. He's dummied left. He's ran right. Nothing's doing. And he's banana kicked the ball back. Morgan knows the play's on. Lands in his hands. Morgo scores the try. And you just think, I haven't seen Granville kick a ball in 4 years. And he's just pulled off an Ackermanis banana.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if there's one standout moment for breather. I think he's just that little bulldog that comes out and
Overall, everything. Yeah.
yeah.
I think when he played fullback for the first time and was just like, okay, you're taking the piss now, aren't you, Greenie? and then did an absolute job that he gets named next week. Didn't quite back up his debut fullback role, but unbelievable.
Yeah.
No, that's right.
They are going to be huge boots to fill just from a community perspective.
Yeah.
Like they are, there's not many of us that don't have them in our top three. Like it's...
Yeah.
Definitely clubmen, and of course they're life members.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And I think I hope that the club has got something for them.
Yeah.
Moving forward, Talk is felt he's heading overseas for a bit.
Yep.
But I believe that's going to be announced later this week officially. But I think there'll be a 2 or 3 year stint over there, and when he comes back, I do hope that the club can find something for him, or has, even if it's membership ambassador, which is what he has been for the last couple of years. I don't think you have to be a club player, current player, to do that.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't hurt. And I think he's good at it. He's got that sort of public presence. And I think everyone in Townsville likes him as much as everyone outside of Townsville tends to.
I didn't realise
they
that
like
was
to
a thing
hate him
until just this year.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
It's,
And it's not every club. Definitely Tigers.
yes.
And look, I don't want to say rightfully so, but there's reasons. But there's a few other clubs that don't particularly aren't big fans.
Yeah.
But I think Kyle loves that. I think he played up to that definitely on the field. So.
And he's always approachable off it as well.
Oh yeah.
You know, as he says, he's number 2 on the field, number 1 in our hearts. You can catch him for a rum at the Leagues Club. He'll always have a photo and a signature for you as well.
Yeah. Indeed.
And as he says, not bad for a bloke from Deerigan, eh?
Yeah. Spot on.
Gives us all a bit of hope. I'm not from Deerigan, but
Yeah. You're right, it's going to be big losses, though, when you not just Felty and Granville, but we also lose Chad and Val. There's 800 to 1,000, maybe not quite 1,000, probably 900 first-grade games between.
it's a lot of experience
It's
to
a
lose
lot.
in 1 week. So
Yep.
next year's going to be tough.
As good as we've got youth coming through,
We lose a lot of
we're
experience.
losing a lot of experience.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully they've passed on as much knowledge as possible. I'm sure they have. And hopefully, again, the club has something for breather.
For sure.
Because I don't know.
Do we think statues? Do we think Granville and Felt statues?
Oh, definitely a Felt statue. He's top try scorer
Yeah.
and a home boy. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like he's a literally homegrown player. He is a home boy.
What the Cowboys were about, creating a club for locals to be able to play for.
Exactly. So yeah, I'd advocate, and like I say, we should have statues for all for a whole bunch of players, but definitely for those guys.
For sure.
At On The Ranch NQ on Instagram, on Facebook, on that other thing, YouTube. That's the word I was looking for. I'm at XRBob on Twitter. Pistol, blazing, 2 guns at On The Spot. Morgan Holmes Evans for Fusion Networks, who's not at the table, but very big thank you to Trent for joining us and filling those big boots of Morgan's.
Where can we find you?
Yes Property and Finance on all the socials, but www.yespf.com.au.
Very good. Go over and have a look, have a browse, go and buy something. Treat yourself.
If you're in the market, there's plenty out there.
Indeed there is. Very good. Up the Cowboys. Thanks, Bill.
Up the cows.
Up the cows.
See you
Let's
next week.
weather the storm.
Storms.